Welcome to Gunners Lovers TV. It's been a while. We discussed almost 2 days now. Life got in the way, and I can tell you that I've been monitoring all that has been happening in the football industry, concerning transfers, concerning Arsenal, concerning other clubs, and a lot has happened. A lot has happened. We are going to just start with the transfers because I'm going to try and do about 2-3 videos to make sure we catch up from where we stopped. So the first one will be concerning transfers that affect Arsenal Football Club. And we'll start with Rob Holding. Rob Holding has now been linked, as we said last time, to Crystal Palace. But a concrete agreement has now been reached between Arsenal and Crystal Palace. So Rob Holding is going to Crystal Palace. He's going to leave Arsenal after more than 7 years, or about 7 years he's been with Arsenal. Remember, we bought him from less than 3 million, if I remember exactly, during Arsene Wenger's time from Bolton. Yeah, I think from Bolton we bought him. So he's going to Crystal Palace. And then we'll quickly move to Nuno Tavares. That one has already been sealed. He's going to Nottinghamforest for he's going on loan, and then from there is an option. It's not compulsory, but if he does well there and they like what they've seen, they're going to pay about £12 million to have him as a permanent Nottinghamforest player. So Nuno Tavares is going to Nottinghamforest. That was another outgoing. And then, although this is directly not Arsenal, but it's a former Gunner who has been a player for many years. His name is Alex Iwobi. Alex Iwobi left us for about £35 million for Everton. And now we are being told that Fulham has reached full agreement with Everton, and therefore Iwobi will become a Fulham player, bury any hitches before the transfer window ends. Remember, today is the end of the transfer window. The deadline is today, 11 p.m. What that means is after 11 p.m., transfers within us here might not be possible again, because you will have to use the players available to you to end your campaign this season, whether you are doing domestic campaign or the international one. So you are going to manage what you have. And what that means is there will be no excuses on the part of coaches saying, oh, you know that we don't have the enough players on the bench. So person is injured. I don't want to hear any nonsense from any coach, especially from Arsenal Arteta, that because we are restricted to a number of players, they are injured, some are not fit. All those stories they give us, which is called Cambiaqua, they give stories that do not match what the situation is. So you have enough time now. You have had enough time. You still have time to make your deals, correct all the things you need to correct, buy the player now, pay and collect. It's pay and collect. So if you begin to do a 2 for penny price, half dollar, half pound, all those kind of pricing that Arsene Wenger used to do with Arsenal, then you are not able to get enough people for your campaign for the season. So those are players leaving Arsenal: Rob Holding, Nuno Tavares, and we have already sold a lot of them. Some have gone on loan. Austin Trusty, Matona, and others that we have released, So Shaka is there on the list. There are some of them, Pablo Mari, name them. They have all gone one way or the other, either loan or permanent sale. Now we'll quickly move to Man City. Man City has just acquired the services of Matheus Nunes. Matheus Nunes It's coming from Wolves to Man City. I think that deal has gone through. So it's going to be a Man City player. And also, that means that one of their players also went the other way. They did a swap, so to say. But I don't know why Wolves will sell an experienced player like Nunes and get the one they got from Manchester City is not that experienced as Nunes. But, well, that's what the club wants. The weaker other clubs are, the better for we as Arsenal. Huh? And Arsenal as a football club. So I don't really mind if they don't get their transfer right. So another movement from Man City this time is now going to Chelsea. Chelsea has bought another player from, this time from Manchester City, Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer is now a Chelsea player. He has swapped the light blue of Man City for the proper blue, the darker blue of Chelsea. So Todd Bowley is still in the buying business. They've almost got to 1 billion now within 2 years of buying of players. It has never happened before, but Chelsea and Chelsea alone are the people who can do such a thing. So Cole Palmer, a young guy, if you remember that guy, like I told you in one of our videos, he was responsible for the goal scored against Arsenal during the Community Shield match. Palmer was brought in and he gave that left footer which entered into the net. You know, Ramsey did not see the light of day on that one. So he's now a Chelsea player. They tried getting Smith Rowe because it was not possible. I think they moved for Palmer. And Palmer is the one they have now, an offensive player according to Pochettino. He wanted another offensive player to support Jackson. All right, we'll move quickly to Manchester United. Manchester United, Arrobats or so, they are still trying to get that one done. They are hoping they can do that before the end of transfer window. They have now captured the services of Fenerbahce's goalkeeper, former goalkeeper, Alte Bayindir. Alte Bayindir has been signed for 4.3 million. So he's now Manchester United goalkeeper. So Alte Bayindir joins Manchester United as their goalkeeper. Remember, they bought Onana. So Onana has been joined now by Alte Bayindir. So these are movements that are going on. The transfer window is very fluid, so things change at any time. Concerning prospective players that Arsenal could get, we're now still talking of the transfer window is bringing back the name Bitello from Grêmio. Remember that young man? We are hoping Arsenal might wake up that transfer again. Nothing is concrete at the moment. Eric Garcia from Barcelona to Arsenal. That one is still very silent. But if you look at Arsenal's history, if not that Arteta has changed it now, most of our transfers are done towards the end of the deadline or deadline day. So I think Partey and Ozzy were all gotten on deadline day. So let's hope something will change between now and 11 p.m. So if that doesn't happen, what it means is that we'll consider Arsenal transfer this season as, we can say, it's a huge success, because even though we have Timber injured, when Timber was available, it was a perfect transfer window for us. But as it is now, or near perfect, as it is now, it's now below perfect. So out of 3 players we bought, most people will agree with me, it was only 2 that were firing on a full cylinder, Timber and Declan Rice. Some people have described Havertz as a half and half player. So it is to prove that those critics wrong. I, for one, feel we should give him some more time. It would have been a complete disaster if the 3 games we have played that he has been involved, we lost them. So we have not lost those games, or we didn't lose those games. So which means his contribution too also helped in winning us those matches. He may not have scored goals, but his presence throughout the 90 minutes or whatever minutes he played must have also contributed to deter our opponents from winning against us. So we have not lost any of the 3 matches we have played. We have been able to hold our own 1-2 and drew 1. 1-2 and drew 1. We beat Crystal Palace and we beat Nottinghamforest. And then we drew with Fulham. Those days, this kind of teams, they just beat us now when we started the season. But that has changed. So we can't say he's a failure. So out of the 3 we've bought, we have 2 left. And we hope to add more to the 2 we have before the window ends. Like, share, and subscribe. We want you to please subscribe to this channel so that you'll be you'll be watching more videos from us. And give us your comments if you feel Havertz is a failure, or you think so far, tell us how far he has performed. Has he lived up to your expectation? And then do you think he will improve as the season goes by? So like, share, and subscribe. Do not walk up past. This is GunnersLoversTV. I'm your host, Augustine. Jesus Christ loves you and we love you here. And we're hoping that you will pass our video to your friends and so that they can see what we are doing on this platform. See you in our next video. Bye.